you doing? So great to have you again. Good to see you. I've missed you. I hope you had a good week. And hope you're resting with your weekend. Some of us don't like to rest. Just walk, 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 walk. Please rest though. Have a balanced life. All right? Yeah. Okay, so today we'll be talking about preparing for graduation. Preparing for graduation. There's a saying that who fails to prepare has no. If you don't plan, then you have planned to fail. So please, we don't want to fail, and we will not anyway. So we'll be talking about planning for graduation. Yes, what are the things that I need to do now, so that when I graduate, I'll not be biting my finger like how you should, like, hey, I should have done this, I should have done that, So what are the things that I should be doing now, so that when I graduate, I just keep moving, get a job, I just keep moving, Okay, yeah. All right, so first thing I will mention is get your driver's license. Yes, and you don't want to graduate and then you're not trying to get your driver's license at that time. It's hard, especially because you have 3 months, I think, or 2 months to get a job immediately after graduation, something like that. So you have limited time to get a job after graduation. So you want to be set, really. It's not that time you want to start trying to get your driver's license and all of that. So while you might not necessarily get it in your first semester, second semester, it's fine. But just have this in mind that, I should get my driver's license before I graduate. Okay, like, it's very important. And let me use the opportunity to speak to older students and older Africans in America. Please help the the new guys to get this license, because it's going to require practice, driving practice, and all that. So I know that takes time, that's a lot of sacrifice, but trust me, it's possible. You can do like 1 hour a week with somebody. I've done that before. Just 1 hour a week. I was studying for an exam, and then whenever I wanted to take a break, that is when I fixed the driving something in the evening, like this, after I've studied from morning to evening, and then I'm just 1 hour in the evening every week, and did that for like 3 or 4 months, something like that. The guy picked up, has his license today. So just a little bits of sacrifice there. Don't stress yourself too much, but at the same time, make out some time for people. So yeah. Otherwise, the fresh guys have to go to driving school, which is expensive here. I don't know the number. I think it's maybe $40 per hour or something like that. Like, that's, yeah, I don't know how much of us have that money. So yeah, get your license. You want to get your license. The reason is because some jobs will not even offer you the job if you don't have a license. They're looking for someone who is mobile, and so they'll put it there as requirement. They either say you have to have a driver's license, or they'll say, you need to be mobile. Which mobile means you have a license and you have a car. But don't worry about the car part. That one, you can get a car. I got my car after I graduated. Like, at the interview, they asked me, are you mobile? Yes, I'm mobile. And then after they gave me the job, I went to get a car. Like, you can get a car today, but you cannot just get your license today. It takes process, right? Learn how to drive. And even if you've been driving in Africa before, you need to learn how to drive in the US. I'm telling you, the road rules are different. So calm down and learn how to drive in the US, okay? And then go for the DMV test and then pass it and all of that. So it's a process. You cannot just get that in one day. And like I said, you don't have so much time after graduation, like 2-3 months, to get a job. So you want to, except you're somebody in those big cities like New York, DC, where the transportation system is elite, and you are planning to remain there. In other words, you're like, is this New York? I must get my job. I'm not traveling anywhere else, But I would say get it, because it gives you flexibility. You can pick up a job in Montana. You can pick up a job in Mississippi. You can pick up a job in Florida, because you have a license. By the way, those licenses are transferable. It's very easy to transfer between states. I have a Delaware license, right? So if I move to Colorado, it's easy to just transfer it. Okay. So yeah, that's the first thing. Have it in mind. So you don't have to get it in your first semester, second semester, but you want to get it before you graduate, honestly speaking. Number 2 thing, get a good credit history. Yeah, get a good credit history. A good credit history will give you access to many things in this America. So many things. Yeah. So you want to start building your credit history from now. All right. One easy way is to have a credit card and then use it, pay it off before the due date. use it, pay it off before the due date. Just continue like that and build your credit history. Build a good, strong credit history for you. So yeah, that's something that you can do to have a good credit history. Okay, because like I said, it gives you access to many things, many things I cannot talk about in this video. Actually, I'm planning to have a video specially for that, where we just talk about finance and credit score and finance system in the US. But yeah, for now, just say get a good credit score, maintain a good credit score. Okay, it gives you access to things, and it's also part of your background check when they want to give you a job. Because someone with a good credit score tells me that he is responsible. He doesn't take things to chance. You understand? So they can check that as part of your background check. Among other things, they check your driving history. Are you the type that you've been crossing red light? Just collecting tickets here and there, all that kind of thing. So please, you want to be driving right. You want to be good boy in America, good girl, honestly speaking, because background check is a common thing that they do. It's a very common thing. You check all your pasts. Have you violated any of these? Have you conducted yourself in this? They can check your school too, check where you lived, check all those kind of things. So background check is a regular thing here. You want to keep clean slates. Be a good boy at all time. I know some of us, I'm talking to mostly Africans, right? And people from developing countries as well. We are coming from a place where we don't have such system, and I remember when I came, I was very adamant to it. Someone said you need to get a credit card. I said nope, I don't do debt and all that kind of thing. Nope, I'm not having credit card. But I later understood how the system works. Okay, maybe in that video we'll be able to explain very well how the credit and financial system works in America. But trust me, it's not because you're a debtor that's why you're getting credit card. Okay, you're just getting it to beat the system. Okay, it's just a strategy. Honestly, you use the card, pay it off, use it, pay almost immediately. You can pay it off. Just that's it, and that builds a character history for you. You can see it that way if you want. It tells me that you're a very responsible person. You understand? You are responsible with money. So they'll give you a credit score of maybe 780, 800, whatever. Give you a high credit score, showing that this one is responsible with money. Okay, so it's a system, and you just play along with it. All right, it doesn't make you a debtor. It doesn't. No. All right. Okay. Number 3, I would say you want to start looking at what are the certifications or licenses or something that I will need to land my dream job. Okay, what are the certifications, what are the licenses that I will need to land my dream job? Now, this is very easy. You can check job ads for your dream job. Okay, for instance, I'm an environmental engineer, right? I major in water. So I can go to LinkedIn, I can go to Indeed.com and see job adverts for water engineer, wastewater engineer, environmental engineer, all these positions that I'm interested in. I check out what are the requirements. You see that they'll put all the requirements, bachelor's or master's preferred, EIT certification, OSHA certification, Now, when you begin to see some of those certifications recurring in different ads, okay? So like I check the first ad, I see they are looking for EIT, looking for OSHA. I check another ad, I see they are looking for EIT, they're also looking for OSHA. I check the third ad, I see EIT there preferred. It begins to tell me like this EIT might be a thing, or maybe I should work on getting it. That kind of thing. You begin to see what they are looking for out there. You begin to see the skills they're looking for. So we need somebody who's efficient in communication. We need somebody who is this, who is that, who is, you begin to see the soft skills and other skills that they need, that they're looking for. And so you can begin to work on yourself right now. So it's not when you graduate that you want to get your EIT certification. Seriously, no, it takes time. So this is something you should be doing right now to know what you should do to position yourself for graduation. Okay, then immigration. Also, we'll do another video on immigration strategies. But yeah, you want to be checking out companies that have history of doing H1B in your field of area. Okay, and I will leave a link. I'll leave a link that you can use to see companies in the past that have done H1B for people. I always say check the salary range, because some companies will do H1B for only top management staff when they're hiring top management staff. They won't do it for entry to mid-level. But from the salary, you can tell if the company does it for entry to mid-level. You understand? Like, okay, I check the link and I see that, oh, this company does it for people earning $65,000 per annum. That tells me that that company does it for entry to mid-level position. Do you understand? I check another company, all the people they've ever done it for, they are earning 180K. You understand? That tells me that that company is probably top management people that they do it for. You understand? So you want to see companies that do it for entry mid-level positions. You want to start those companies and hit on those ones more in your application. Anyway, that was just something to hold and keep by the side. You really don't need to do that now. I'd say do your driver's license now. Get a good credit history. Check what certifications, licenses you might need to do. What skills you might need to add on. You understand? And it's out there. It's out there. Check LinkedIn, check Indeed, check those ads, just those job ads. Okay, check those job ads. You see some skills that will keep recurring in the ads. They'll keep recurring, and you know that this is something to watch for. This is something to take seriously. Okay, lastly, get a mentor or mentors. Okay, please, this is very important. I think I like saving the best for the last. You know how the Bible says, don't be wise in your own eyes. Yeah, I know some of us have great plans, great visions. So this is what I will do once I graduate. This is what I will do. Please, can you run it with a mentor? Run it with somebody who is ahead in this thing, that industry you're talking about. Run it with somebody. Doesn't have to be an African, but maybe preferably an African, because the person will understand you better. Run it with the person like, okay, this is what you're planning. This is how you're, because some of us even have plans that are not doable in America. Do you understand? Now, I'm not trying to kill your vision, okay? And you should be aware of that too, if a mentor is trying to kill your vision versus being realistic. Oh yeah, there's a difference between the two. Get a mentor, get mentors, talk with them, like, oh, this is what I'm planning, this is what I'm doing. And if you don't even know what you're doing, tell them too that you don't know what you're doing. What do they think? This is my program, this is what I'm studying, what do they think? That kind of thing. So check with them, ask them questions. I have one guy like this. That guy won't kill me with questions. God, and by the way, these people don't even have to be formal mentor. I'm just using the word mentor, but it can be anybody with advanced experience. It can be your friend. Honestly speaking. But then he has gone ahead, has that experience, is working in the industry or something, or is a professor, and you want to be a professor as well. You understand? So he can guide you. Ultimately, the person is in an area you are looking forward to being in. So yeah, ask them questions, keep asking them questions, talk with them. The different ways to find mentors, and I pray God bring them your way. I've been fortunate to really have awesome mentors that they spoke life into me, they encouraged me. In fact, they told me to do things that I didn't know that I can do. I've taken the PE exam already and passed, for those of us that are engineers, and I didn't even know that I can take it at this stage. My mentor said, oh no, you can't. Like, I was like, okay. And will I pass? Oh yeah. If you study, you pass. So I pray God gives you those kind of mentors. And that pushed me. You understand? And they've been guiding me, answering all my questions. So yeah, you need mentors. You need mentors to check what you're doing. You need mentors to answer your questions. Don't assume anything. Don't assume anything. Talk to people. All right? Talk to people. And related to that is networking. Okay? Network with people. Network. All right? Yeah. I pray God will help us all in Jesus' name. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to drop those tips. Keep them in mind. Begin to work on it, towards your graduation. Okay? And once you graduate by God's grace, I believe, get your dream job and make some money. Yo, to the end goal, right? All right, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.